Yes, folks, we've started early this morning from Mullingar in Mullingar in the back of a bus with a bottle of Jim Beam. But I'm here with Martin, and Martin is on a whole different mission. As you can see, it's not open. But Martin is on a whole mission to create funds for, especially for Longford Westmeath Down Syndrome. And there's a big donation page going on there. And the money is going to be for speech and language sessions, especially for the Down Syndrome family, you could say, from Longford Westmeath and here in Mullingar. But this is my bottle now. I'm not giving it to you. We're not opening it this morning, Martin.
No, it's a bit early for that now, all right.
But tell us a little bit of your mission at the moment.
Yeah, so last year we, Down Syndrome Ireland, got a grant which covered the cost of speech and language therapy sessions for all the children in the Longford Westmeath area for speech and language therapies. Unfortunately, that grant has dried up, but the needs of our children have remained the same. So, and the biggest problem with all of this, I suppose, is just the lack of resources that are coming in from the HSE and so on. Yeah. Like, research shows weekly speech and language therapy sessions are what's needed for our children in order for them to develop language skills that they need to communicate with their peers, allow them to integrate into mainstream classes and so on, if that's a possibility for them. Yeah. So look, they started these sessions. The grants that funded originally have dried up, so Down Syndrome Ireland, in fairness to them, they want to continue this just as much as we do. So they are on a mission themselves to try and find some long-term funding for this programme. Yeah. Olive Buckridge in head office is doing great work on our behalf. So basically we need to fundraise money for the short term to fund these sessions for the next 6 months while they're finding further funds for this to be made into a long-term programme.
Now, I was chatting to Robbie Fenton there, and Robbie is doing great work as well. Now, he's doing another project coming up fairly soon, and we reached out to him, and then he says to us, look, Martin Fury is doing a thing. So tell us, Martin, what exactly are you going to do to try and create funds?
Yeah, so I'm running a whiskey raffle. We have 5 or 6 bottles of whiskey there at the minute. There's a bottle of a Teeling single cask, a Middleton Very Rare, bottle of Redbreast. A couple of the local pubs here around Mullingar now have been great. They're donating bottles into the raffle as well. I'm due to collect them later on today, so there'll be a surprise there for us to add in. So the raffle is running since last week. It's been doing great, but look, at the more money we can raise, the better a success, I suppose, opportunity it's going to be for our children. So there is an iDonate set up to collect funds. You can buy raffle tickets there. You can buy 1, 3, 5, 100 raffle tickets if you want.
On the iDonation.
On the iDonation.
We'll stick that up there. How does it feel for you to be going looking for money? How, like, what do you work at yourself?
Well, I'm a teacher.
Okay.
I teach secondary school biology and chemistry, but you know, we shouldn't have to do it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But you know, myself and any of the parents in our community, we do what we have to do for our children to secure, you know, their futures.
And what age is Tommy?
Tommy is 5.5.
Right.
So he was born April 2020, so he arrived right in the middle of the COVID storm, so there was a lot of storms going on for us at that stage, but yeah, he's doing great, and I think that's probably the most important thing. Like, these speech and language therapy sessions are so impactful. Like, Tommy didn't speak, you know, 12 months ago. He had no words.
Wow.
And in the last 3 or 4 months, like, Tommy's he like, the middle of the summer, it seems like such a small thing for a lot of parents. He said his own name for the first time, you know, and you know, myself and Catherine are like dancing a jig in the kitchen, so delighted that he's actually said it. Like, he's saying mama and dada. He's you know, he knows his foods now. He bring it to the fridge. He wants cheese, he wants ham, he wants A&A's for his mayonnaise, and while the words aren't clear, that's why we need to continue these sessions for this clarification, the building of vocabulary for him and for all of the community.
And was it Mammy said first or Daddy? Or was it first?
Well, look, we won't get into the politics of that one now. I don't want to be causing a row this early in the morning.
Now, your accent as well, it seems to be Wexford accent, doesn't it?
Jesus Christ, no.
No?
No. I'm from Kildare originally. I'm from Maynooth.
Kildare.
Yeah. No, I'm from Maynooth. And I'm living here down this way since 2015. I
Brilliant.
met my now wife back in 2007.
And what
Maynooth,
school are you in? Where are you in school?
I teach up in Prosperous in Kildare.
All right, so you're driving back and forward.
I drive back and forward an hour and 10 minutes every day. So.
And you must play rugby, do you?
Well, I used to, yeah. No, it's.
So I feel small beside him.
I sure look at full time now between work and Tommy at home and trying to provide everything for him. So you know, the rugby kind of goes on the back foot. So it's
And have you other children as well?
Yeah, two more. We have Fionn, who's 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
And the madness in the house, and then we have Freya, who's 9 months old.
Wow.
Yeah. So
3
in the house now, busy all the time, busy. Yeah, so it's great. But sure. Look at it's sure. Look at parenting it's always going to be busy, isn't it? Like,
exactly. And getting back to the raffle then. So the way this raffle does is you go and you donate on the page, and then the raffle is done. Is that the way? So there's a day for the raffle, or how does it work?
So I have a closing date for ticket sales, the 30th of August, and that's a Saturday evening, and I will go live on the Sunday evening on Facebook.
On which page?
I do it live on my own Facebook page. Yeah. But I look at it. That can change. It depends on the situation. But normally, the previous two raffles I've done it live on my own page, and done the draw on the Sunday evening. So it'll be after the children are in bed, probably around 9 o'clock-ish on the Sunday evening, I'd say, probably.
Okay.
A bit of peace and quiet.
And I'd say you've no problem with kids in your class because you're sort of you must be 6 foot tall as well.
Yeah, 6 foot. Plenty of kilos there as well, and a nice deep voice. So yeah, no. Sure. Look at
what years is it?
All of them, right from 12-year-olds up to 18. So it's secondary school. But no, look at. I think there has to be a healthy respect both ways there. Like the children know to respect you, because I am a bit of an authoritarian in class as well, I won't lie, but no, you can have a bit of fun and a bit of crack as well, and I think that's important in class as well, that we can do that as well. So
so back to school next 2 weeks time.
Back to school on Wednesday.
Oh my God!
Not 2 weeks time. We won't even talk about.
Kildare bring it to a whole different level altogether.
I know. Back on the 20th.
20th. Mullingar is sort of 28-ish.
Oh really?
I think around.
Like Finian's and all them will be back that stage.
Yeah, they're all coming back then.
Right. Yeah. No, we're back for meetings on Wednesday, and then students are back in from Thursday morning. So.
And is there many in your school?
It's a growing school. We have, there's 650 there now. Like it might be small compared to some of the schools here in town, but we're in a building for 450 students, and it is betting like sardines. So,
plenty of extra cabins on.
Well, there's extra cabins. We're
another problem.
Take an extra class or two this year, and the cabins never arrived for it, so they're not coming. So we'll be teaching in community halls and the local GA club and everything this year, so it'll be fun. But sure, look at if we can give a bit of joy to a few people with a few nice bottles of whiskey, and we can provide the education our children needs through this raffle. I mean, we're giving kids the gift of speech, and
which is
that's a profound thing, and
and does computers make a difference with your kids? Like a lot of kids have gone on to computers. Communications is breaking down. No one is really talking. Everyone is texting. And then you're coming along now, and you've your young son, and you're getting him to chat. So computers really does not make.
Well, they can. So there would be communication devices there, specifically designed iPads that can be provided for children. with additional needs as communication aids, but they have to be willing to use them. Like we have one for my son Tommy, but he just doesn't want it. He doesn't want it anywhere near him. He just won't use it. So you have all that aspect of it as well. So
well, look, folks, we could chat to this man all day, and what a gentleman he is. And you better say a big shout out to Robbie, because Robbie's fucking in there, jumping all over the place.
Fierce excited, I'd say. Yeah. And just one other shout out. Thanks to everybody who's donated so far into the raffle. So there's $8,500 gone in there now at the minute. But there was one massive donation last week from Condren Concrete in Tullamore. They donated 5,000 in a single donation into it. So just a massive shout out to them. As I spoke to John Condren myself on the phone afterwards, you know, it made us speechless. People are given this gift of speech, and what's more important for anybody? Like, you can see, I can talk for Ireland, but like it's so important that our kids are able to communicate. That maybe someday Tommy will be able to come on here and be fundraising for, you know, Longford Westmeath Down Syndrome himself and be able to talk like I'm talking here. Brilliant. That's a really special thing. So get on the raffle, guys, and
we leave the donation up here. And once again, thank you very much, Martin, for calling in and saying hello to us. This is the idea. We're not going to drink it today, but you never know. Bye for now, folks, and thanks a million, Martin.
Good luck. Thanks a million, guys, for all your time.